Hello Pisces, and welcome to Lena Mystic. I'm so happy, so blessed to see you. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe right now so that we can go ahead and get into this reading. I'm really grateful for all the love you've been giving, especially you Pisces, because I feel a very strong Pisces vibe on this channel. And I'm just really grateful for you guys, and I want you guys to know that this week is, it's definitely a growth period for you. I see that in your love life, you may feel that you're alone. And this could mean that you're single or like family, you feel like it's always you against the world. And I feel that heavy vibe this week. And I want to say to you that you are literally never alone. It says it right here. It says you are never alone. You always have your guides. You always have someone who loves you. You're very lovable. And I think that you get too comfortable thinking that it's you versus the world. And it's not. It's really not. It's time for you to let that go, because this is making you almost prideful and kind of shady sometimes and petty. And I can see that with the five of swords. You're kind of like telling people off and like, see, like, and thinking, you're the, but it's like you're letting your pride get in the way. And it literally says, do not let your pride get in the way. And this is about love. This is about giving love and appreciation to people. So make sure you're not letting pride get in the way of your love life, because you don't want to be petty while someone's actually trying to show their love or their concern for you, and you're taking it way too personal in a negative way when they're just trying to look out for you. So with the Nine of Wands, I see that this week is going to be a little different. You're kind of going to say, hey, I'm not going to be that petty. And with the Queen of Swords, you're saying, I'm not going to act like I'm on top of the world and everybody's beneath me. I'm actually going to try to listen. And it's because there's something going on with your love life. Maybe you're single and you're trying to date. You're trying to be with someone and you're like, okay, maybe I need to adjust certain things. And no, it's not just you. There's things wrong with people too. But there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. And a lot of you who are married or in a relationship or have been in relationships know that there's always time for growth, because a lot of the time you'll look at the other person in the relationship and you'll know that, yeah, they've come a long way, but there's still room for improvement. So if you're going to look at other people and say there's still room for improvement, know that you need to look at yourself and say, hey, there has to be somewhere where I can improve. Maybe I should talk to this person and see where I can better myself in this relationship or for future relationships. I see love life getting a lot better for you once you really become that listening ear and you learn those love languages of the person or people in your life. The Lovers just tells me that there may be a little bit of a rocky season during this week with love life. If you're single, you may not really find prospects, or it may like be trashy prospects where they're just not the ones for you, or they're like downright dirty or trifling or something. I'm kind of laughing because I feel like some of you who are single are just like, this is what dating is like why is it like this? But others of you who are with someone, I see you kind of being tired but changing the way that you perceive things, because you're realizing that things are not working out the way that you've gone about it lately. So you're trying to change things this week and be a better ear and stop putting up this brick wall almost like and saying, I'm not letting anybody in. You're going to let people in this week, because you're saying that if you're gonna love this hard, then why not get to know this person fully? Why not give them a full chance? Because you're falling for them, or you're in love with them already. So I see a lot of that growth in relationships in your love life. I see, it's so weird, I'm hearing some of you have a parent who passed away, and that may affect your love life. For those of you who this doesn't resonate, just I guess be in the audience. But for some of you have lost a loved one, or a loved one wasn't present in your life. They may still be alive, but they weren't present in your life, so you kind of don't know what your prospects should look like. Maybe you dated a lot of butt heads or buttholes, and you're like, I wish this person was there so they could show me what I should be looking for. But I just want to say, they weren't there for a reason, and I think that you get to choose, who you want to be with. And those of you who've lost someone, and you're trying to look for someone just like that person, nobody's going to be just like your dad or your mom. And it really sucks, but nobody's going to be exactly like them. But there may be someone who reminds you of them, that makes you happy. But I don't think that that's just what you should look for. I think you should look for what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what makes you playful, what brings the best parts of you out. The person that you're going to truly fall in love with is going to bring the best sides of you out, okay? And that's what you should be looking for. And let's go ahead and get into basically all of you guys' reading, because that was a very personal message for some of you. And I want to make sure that I'm covering everybody as well. And your card says hold your vision. So you have this idea for a goal, and I kind of want to say, you know, answers are going to come in. With conclusions are within reach. Maybe you don't think that answers are going to come in, but I do see them coming in. Maybe not this week, but they definitely are. And I see that conclusions are only going to come in reach once you start studying and once you start looking more in depth into this area that you're focused on in your life right now. It says reading, research, and education to help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So whatever you're looking into, studying will really help you grow and take it to the next level. Maybe you've been at a standstill and you're trying to go through a growth period. This will help. Study, study, study. And it says also light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So you're so pure with loving. I definitely do see a pink aura, but I see that it changes. Some of you have like this rainbow aura where you go through a lot of emotions at once. And I think you definitely should think before you express yourself a lot of the time. Like, definitely step away and figure out if you're taking things too personal, because you don't want to be petty when someone was really just trying to look out for you. You just don't want to come off that way, because now you're in a position where you feel like you have to apologize, and sometimes you let your pride get in the way and you don't even apologize at all. So definitely start feeling comfortable apologizing where you're wrong, because that's a big part of relationships. People need to know that you see that you were wrong so that they can see if they want to move forward with you or not in the relationship. I do see a lot of knowledge coming to you this week, a lot of answers, once you're willing to look for them and listen within into the people around you in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below for your girl, and I will see you in another video.